phenomenally pissed off Buffalo Bills fans. If there's ever a word to describe exactly what we are right now, it's phenomenally pissed off, sickened, disgusted. And honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to let this game bother with me. I'm not going to let a game like this get my mood down. A game that we gave away 3 different times. Good teams learn how to handle success. And we clearly are not capable of that. We, the Josh Allens, our team, they watch the media. They watch the press coverage of talking about how great we are. And I literally think that they think, oh, this is going to be easy. We're going to have a walk in the park because they eat the loving and the praise up from the media the same way that we do. Josh Allen, we're sticking on the media here. You may think this is outlandish, but Josh Allen needs to quit those stupid Kyle Brandt interviews. They are awful. And he is an awful, awful, awful interview. He's one of the worst interviews I have ever seen. Tell me a star player that does a worse interview than Josh Allen. He is, talk about a saltine cracker with no salt. He's plain in his interviews. He's basic. He's fake, and he's uninteresting. So stop doing those stupid interviews. Cancel them now. Focus on the game. Get out of the media thinking that you guys are heavenly sent and already had the Super Bowl won. It's fucking ridiculous. After their performance the last 3 weeks, and especially our boy, my dog, my man, our man, Josh Allen, I'm glad that they lost. I'm glad that they lost because they effing deserved it. Josh Allen has forgotten that sometimes the best play is just to throw the ball away. In the last 3 games, he's thrown 6 interceptions. In, I don't know, a number of those, at least half of them have been in the red zone. The whole team has gotten too cocky. And a good example of that is whenever we should have kicked that field goal. We're on the 12, 15-yard line. We didn't get it the first 2 times, and as 4th and 2, we had an opportunity to go up by 3 scores at 4th and 2 on, let's just say, the 14-yard line, and we didn't do it. We went for a pass, and if we knew that we were going to go for it on 4th down, then we should have done 2 running plays up the middle. But instead, we threw one incomplete pass on 3rd down and 3rd down and 2, and then Josh tried to make the impossible happen and threw an interception. Absolutely, he has to improve that and stop doing it. Otherwise, we will not win and we will lose because of him. He can have all the talent in the world, but if he thinks the best play is to take a chance and not take his time to scan the area, make sure there's no defenders in the air, just automatically thinks his receiver is going to catch it because he's so badass and we've been so badass and the media says we're so badass. If he doesn't scan the area and just throws the ball over and over and over, we will lose multiple games. This is honestly the first game. It kind of started picking up last game when I noticed Ken Dorsey and his lack of experience showing up in our game. It started let me think, when did it start? It started in the Green Bay game in the second half. If we weren't throwing deep 20-yard passes, 15-yard passes, and going for a bomb, we had nothing to do, and we couldn't scheme a good running game to put the game away. And it really showed up today. The cockiness to just say, "Oh, it's 4th and 2 on the 14-yard line. We're up by 10 points or 14 points. We're going to go for it because we're badass." That was inexperience. That was the same competitive drive, the competitive edge the competitive recklessness that he showed up in the press box when he smashed his computer and whenever we lost to the Miami Dolphins. We do not need a psychopath up there in the offensive coordinator box. We need somebody who's calm, cool, and collected, calming down our players, thinking with his head, not with his blood pressure. And going forward on that, 4th and 2, instead of getting the field goal, was a sign of that. Josh Allen throwing that interception was a sign of his cockiness. Throw the ball away. Oh, that game, that play, that was a juvenile play. It was juvenile. And then I don't know about you guys, but we're like 60 seconds into overtime and the screen feed cuts. It cut out on me. It cut on my Vikings fan, Keith. And luckily, he has NFL Network. And luckily, I know how to pirate games easily. And for y'all, I'm going to hook you up with the best site to go watch the game for free. All of them. It's called methstreams.com. Every game you'll be able to watch free for there. Every single Bills game. So when it cut off, I don't know if it cut off for you guys, but imagine if I wasn't able to go pirate that or my friend wasn't able to put that on NFL Network. That's a colossal F up. Colossal F up. Just one more. I mean, really, all it did was just tell Bills players, you don't want to see the end of this anyways. You don't. Can you guys believe what happened on the goal line? Oh, infuriating and indescribable. Doesn't even begin to explain the emotions and the unlikelihood that would actually happen. We stopped them 4 downs in a row. They're on the 6-yard line. We stopped them by 3 inches. We get the ball back, and instead of handing the ball off and just running it out, which we should have done, or we should have just passed the ball. If he's open, do it. If he's not open, throw it away 3 times in a row. Worst thing that could happen is if we got a safety. If they got a safety, we still would have been winning by 1 point, and we would have kicked the ball off to their 25-yard line. That was absolutely. And so what Josh does is we do a quarterback sneak, which who the hell knows is that's even going to work. I mean, it didn't look like it was going to work, and the damn ball, and it was a bad snap. It was Butterfingers on display, and the unimaginable happens. How could this even happen? They recovered the ball in our end zone for a touchdown. Literally, Buffalo Bills fans, Bills, Mafia, world out there, Minnesota Vikings fans. Can you believe that happened? Have you ever seen that happen in your entire life? No, you have not. Oh. And then the thing is, we killed ourselves 3 different times, turned the ball over twice in the end zone, and giving them a freaking touchdown on the 6-yard line. We killed ourselves in this game, and Josh Allen right here was the main person who did it. He did it to us. Josh, hey Josh, you are Superman, dude. You are physically gifted. You have the best arm in the NFL. You're faster than everybody. You're smarter than everybody. But you know what? If you stop if you stop the fundamentals, you think that you're all that, and you stop saying humble and hungry like Coach McDermott has been preaching to you for years, you are not going to win it for us. You're not going to. You're going to lose it for us. So no more. I was actually going to say that, Josh, after that game last week versus the Jets, I predicted and I put on everywhere, Twitter, everywhere, that Josh was about to go on a no interception streak. Go 5 games without throwing interception, because normally he learns from his mistakes, but he did not. I will give you props though. You went out there like a dog. You showed heart. You were there for us Bills fans, and you fought through that elbow injury. And you did not get injured. played it pretty damn safe. Thank you for coming out there and showing that heart for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But Josh, what's good about this game is that why the reason why we lost the last 3 games, that reason is in our hands. It's literally in our hands. We have to be more careful with the football. Instead of throwing interception, you throw it away. Josh does learn from his mistakes. And I think that after today, the best game of the year, another mother blanking heartbreaker, I think he learned his lesson today. I think it. I think he did. I said that last game, but if he didn't, then we'll lose again. And we will lose till he learns his lesson. And what I'm saying is we're 6-3 right now. We're 6-3. Let's just we got a great record. We have a good record. Let's play out the second half of the season. Let's let's win. Let's eliminate these mistakes and let's meet these teams in the playoffs. Let's get to the playoffs and go from there straight to the Super Bowl. We have the talent, we have the quarterback, we have the defense, we have the offense, and we have the coaching to do it. So at this point, we're 6-3. It's a great record. Miami can't keep this up forever. Jets, they have, they lost Brees Hall, so they're a hollow team. We will win our division and we're going to perform and in the playoffs, and that's when it counts, the playoffs. So if we're ever going to be learning our lesson, I'm glad that we're learning it now. And talk about taking a dagger through the mouth and throat. We have. But Bills fans, phenomenal Bills fans. It has been a blast hanging out with you guys, getting this off my chest, and I hope it made you feel better as well, because I know you are pissed off. If anybody comes out here all happy, thinking it's no big deal, I couldn't do that. I don't give a shit. So, all right, everybody, thank you for the time today. Thank you for tuning in. Push the like, subscribe button, definitely the subscribe, and definitely share this video on Twitter so we can help other Bills fans cope right now. They need to see a video like this. All right, everybody. I am out of here. Go Bills.